this is something that really sucks. You get something started, and then all of a sudden, you gotta use the bathroom, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Add some light to the room here. Right? Yeah. Okay. Let's turn this light on here. There we go. A little more light. I don't want to. Actually, yeah. Okay. Are you gonna follow me? Then we're gonna do tacos. You're gonna follow me to the bathroom, because that's where I'm gonna go. You are. My cat's a perv. No. Then why do you follow me to the bathroom? You're gonna follow me to the bathroom. He's following me to the bathroom. Okay. So, the cat followed me to the bathroom, saying he's not following me to the bathroom, he's just being a guard dog. Well, in this case, a guard cat. So, sound check. Sound check. Okay, good. I guess, sort of. Anyways. Oh, yeah, I was gonna get rid of the camera there. Well, you just won't be able to see me, but, you'll be able to hear me. So, camera, video, nah, screw it, whatever. Whatever. I am over here. Over here. Okay? I have seriously, like, adjusted this camera, and I have no clue why it won't be, like, right there. Because I really cannot move the TV. I cannot rotate the TV anymore this way. Okay, I cannot rotate it anymore that way. Okay, I want it like there, but I cannot rotate it anymore. So, something that is like that is like seriously a good inch. So wait. Maybe I have an idea. I has an idea. It's risky, but will it work? That's the risk, is will it work? Maybe it's a cord? Let's see here. Yeah, this one's blind. See, this is the camera lens I'm going to be covering is basically the, okay, that I'm covering, basically your view would be the right side lens. There's two lenses, okay, one on the right, one on the left, to indicate your perspective. But for mine, it's the left that you're looking through, and the right side does not work. I don't know why, but maybe I have an idea. Oh no, I am not gonna. No, that was. I started lifting up the camera, and all of a sudden the camera just started taking the mount and everything with it. It's not even locked in place. The mount is not. The camera's not even attached to the mount. It's just corded through the mount. I don't even know how it's gonna work. Oh. Let's see here. Let's try sliding the TV more to the edge here on that side. Nope. Okay. Coming back this way. Ah, stuck. Because I need to rotate the TV. With. It's terrible. This is utterly terrible. What? Like, seriously. I play from a chair over there. In that corner. Not here. How did I even do that? All I did was rotate the TV to be more flat. And now it's like not wanting to make sense here. Nothing was changed. Nothing was touched. All I did was rotate the TV. And now it doesn't want to rotate back just right. It's terrible. Anyways. So, there is a companion here that we're going to get. Ooh, hold on. Another thought. Maybe I think. No, background. Wow. That is terrible. Wow. Do not do auto cutout because I am not getting any viewage of anything. Weird. That was weird. But yeah, something really happened with the camera. It's weird. Really, really weird. Anyways. Screw it. I must stop messing with the camera. If I was to sit here, I would be like this. I'd be just ahead. Okay? I'd be a little more than just ahead. I'd be like right here in the corner. I am staring at it, and it is staring at me. So why is it not staring straight at me? I think something happened with the camera settings. I might have to look into that after this. After today's live stream here. So, now, let's see. Bard, Sven, and a hunter named Fendal are fighting over a girl. And we are going to make Sven be the bad guy. So, make Sven be the bad guy. We talk to Fendal, then we go back talking to Sven. He'll rewrite the letter and have me say it's from Fendal. And then we give it to Camilla, and we basically tell her the truth without actually lying to her, saying that Sven wanted us to incriminate, even though it was Fendal who wanted us to incriminate. So, Fendal, you should be just over here, my dude, cutting some wood, possibly. Somewhere over here. Not cutting wood, no. Maybe he's somewhere. Let's see, what time is it? 5:51. Almost 6 in the morning. Something. Be doing something soon. Thistles. Okay, that's items, ingredients. Okay. Eat. Now, I could go looking for Fendal, because Sven lives here with his mother. So, and that's the inn. The guy who wants us cold claws in that house. Oh boy. That's it. There's only a couple houses. Yep. Okay, and he's probably in there. Fendal's not even in here. Huh. Dude's not even in here. let's do some clairvoyance. Can't do anything there. Conjuration, restoration. Oh well. Yeah. Magic. Kendall's probably at the end, wasn't he? Watch, you find him in here.
Ragnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Hey, Delphine.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Are there any rumors?
Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. The war is only going to get worse now.
Uh-huh. We're not gonna ask her for a room. She practically gives us a room.
Need a room? Talk to Delphine.
Can I use the Acme Lab?
Long as you clean up. A little... We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
Okay. Damn it, Delphine! I'll craft a potion. Craft a potion.
I'm just a cook, lass.
There
have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
Wow, already got that rumor. Any more?
Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Okay. Already got that rumor. Any bounty work I can help with?
Of course. It's all in this note.
I'm in need of some work. Do you have anything for me?
Of course. It's all in this note. I ain't looking to make friends.
I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
You know where I can find some work?
Of course. It's all in this note.
I'll talk to you a little bit after I'm done mixing some potions.
Give me a mug of ale.
Now here's the fun part. Mixing potions. Just do this. As long as you keep the potion saying potion of unknown effect, mix it, craft it, and you get stuff. Nope. There we go. Oops, wrong button. Okay, so these three do not do anything with each other. So we are done mixing some potions. Hey Delphine, you can have your alchemy thing.
We got. Need a room? Talk to Delphine. Word is, Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now. We've got something of a love triangle here in Riverwood. Faendal and Sven, both vying for Camilla's affections.
Good. Where can I learn about magic?
Blow yourself up. I hear that's what magic does to you. There's a college in Winterhold that teaches magic, unless that blew up too. Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two. Nobody trusts those mages way up north in their college. Gods only know what they do up there.
Oh, I guess you're good.
I'm just... let's sate that appetite.
Okay, I got some ingredients here. Alright. Oh, you got some. Yeah, we'll do some of that shopping later. But first, we are going to... let's see, we got a lot of quests now. Need a letter, read about that and that. We're not doing that. We got a lot of quests. So. Now we are going to get ourselves a better. We are going to get ourselves a better companion than the other. Okay? Fendel is better in this sense that he is a walking, talking teacher of a companion. Sven is not.
What? What is it now, Mother? What are you
We'll
doing
talk to
that
him in a minute.
It flew right over the barrel.
Hey, Fendel, my man.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village. He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope.
Let's see, you hope. You don't sound very sure. You're right. When have words ever inspired feelings of love?
I've been thinking. Maybe Camilla needs a little help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly. Farewell.
And now we have an option to tell Sven about Fendel's letter. So, Sven, you frickin' jerk. No one look. Really? More on the left. Wow. Bro. No, we're not gonna pick pockets again.
Feindal thinks he can lead Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling you.
Fendal wanted me to deliver this letter to Camilla and say it was from you.
What is this? The elf playing at treachery? Shocking. As if I would write this dribble. How about we play a bit of a turnabout with Feindal? Here, I had to use simple words, but this letter should convince Camilla it's from me. Lucan's got a little bit of everything at the Riverwood Trader. If you need weapons or armor, see Alwood, the blacksmith.
I saw it right.
Truly. So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this.
Oh, don't worry. He will. He'll be knowing about it. Don't worry. In due time. In due time. Okay. Hey, Camilla. Camilla.
Mara bless you for agreeing to help us.
Yeah. You know, you got a couple guys fighting over,
You're not from around here.
over
That
affection
still
for you,
is.
right?
I came here from the Imperial Province to work with my brother Lucan.
And see, now, because we get handed the letter to Sven, he handed us a letter saying, say it's from Fendal, and that would just be us lying. Now, are we now, if you think about it this way, are we really lying when Sven wanted me to trick her into thinking that this letter was from Fendal?
What are you talking about? What's in the letter? Oh my. He wanted me to think Fendal wrote this? Thank you for telling me the truth. Could you talk to Fendal as well? I'm sure he'll want to thank you for standing up for him. Good luck. Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
See? And to think, it was his plan to begin with of handing over a fake, a letter from, to say it, the letter was from Sven. If he was to be more truthful...
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village.
I don't think Camilla will be spending any more time with Sven.
I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
Follow me. I need your help.
I've got your back.
I need to trade some things with you. Well, I'm gonna take your key to the house. But you know what? You can keep the... Oh, wait. 8, 9. I will take that. Give him the longbow, and I will take his. Whatever. He'll equip it. There.
Let's get going then.
Yep. Let us be going. Okay. Now then, we load up. Stamina. Let's see here. Archery. Okay, we need 5 more points of that. Light armor. I guess. Okay. Okay. So, let's see, what can we get done here? Okay, let's read some letters. Okay. So, let's find out where... Wow. Let's see. Yeah. Let's find out where the closest one is. Well, from the looks of it, this one is. The Golden Claw. So it looks like we're getting our Golden Claw quest out of the way. So, there. Run! Okay, now that we're out of town, we start sneaking. And yes, it's always best to sneak wherever you're traveling. Always is. No matter where you're traveling, Always sneak. Oh yeah. I can also do this.
I've got your back.
Let's see.
I'll show you what I know. What do you want me to carry? I'll show you what I know. What do you want me to carry?
Thanks, dude.
Lead on.
Oh, been detected. Oh, guess not. Ah. Thanks. Thanks, Spendall. How did I just... I did a roll. I don't even know how I did it, but I did it. Because all I know is that you gotta be blocking with the bow to be able to do it. No. Damn. Okay. Stamina again. Okay, now let's up our sneak. Just trying to see the guy. Oh, there's one. Ah, so close. And I don't see him. Okay, I gotta turn off my light here. It is blinding me. I mean, it's basically like seeing something off that from way off your vision range, and it's blinding you and distracting. Okay, looks like they come up here, and I think there's a guy right there. A little to the left. They don't see me, they just see Fendall. And yep. am hidden.
We've already lost.
Ooh, he had a steel greatsword. Damn. Oh, sorry. Sheep. Okay, so apparently I'm looting from a bunch of girls. You know, whatever, I'm not even going to question. Oh, one sec. One sec. Okay, so apparently I am technically the only one in this house right now. Technically. What that means is that everyone else is sleeping and the only other person that's awake is gone. So would you count that as being able to have a party or not have a party when the others are sleeping in the house? I'll let you think on that one. Okay. Whoop. Hi. Goodbye. Come down the stairs. We all saw it. They tripped over their feet and died. No way did my arrow go and kill them. What, you cold? Thanks. Okay,
Still
Fendo.
here. What do you want me to carry?
Yep, you now have 8 arrows. But here's I almost forgot to equip that. Never give a companion potions, food, ingredients. Don't give them anything that they can consume.
You lead, I'll follow.
This rock, start crouching again. There's a guy just at the stairs up here. Up there at the top of the stairs soon. But for now, let's do a little quick look around here. I am rather lightweight. 29 out of 390. I could swap to the steel arrow, but I only have one. Vendel has 8. He did have 11 after shooting one off. Oh, there they are. You are dead.
Greetings.
Hi, Sam FT53. Oh, I forgot about you. Hi.
How are you today?
Well, we are killing bandits. I hope I haven't been just killing. Okay, please tell me that's the one that. Well, I'm a lady killer.
Skyrim is great.
Yeah. Today I am apparently being a lady killer. I've only killed ladies. Sven got that guy. I haven't killed a single. Apparently this game is making me be a sexist, man. At least today. Yesterday I hardly killed anyone. Sven, Vendel. Yeah. The hell is... Whatever.
Still here. What do you want me to carry?
What I want you to carry is all my crap that I pick up.
Oh, not S3X15T game. Haha.
Go.
Let's get going then.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh.
Okay. Vendel, be quiet. I know you're wearing heavy armor, dude. Just be very quiet.
Is this being streamed from PS4?
Yeah, it is. My brother wants to actually play a game with me, and it's not gonna. And he doesn't want to play the game that I'm supposed to be playing the Tiny Tina's Wonderlands to work on its story, but this game is just as long as Fallout 4. With every DLC and everything added to it, it's going to be a long, long adventure. So, compared to every other game, basically, games like Skyrim and Fallout 4, that's apparently somehow made by Bethesda, or Bethesda, or however you want to call it, yeah, apparently, they're making games that are just outright very, very long to play if you want to get, like, level capped or even being the best character in the game. But at least you do gotta appreciate with what they did from their previous Fallout games, from before 4, backwards of the Fallout games. All of those, you were level capped to a very specific level, and you had to plan your stuff. But then Fallout 4 and came out, oh my god, the freedom. For their Elder Scrolls games, their freedom was like forever. I never really beat the earlier games before Morrowind, but Morrowind, there is no level cap. I mean, I think it might be like level 255 or something like that. But there was like no real level cap. Like, there was a certain level that you could get to in Morrowind, but by the time you got to the level, by the time you had everything maxed out, you were like level 100 something, 200 something. But yeah. Oblivion, there was no level cap. They made it be for Skyrim that there is also no level cap, because the skills here, you would have to keep prestiging your skill tree every time it got up to 100. Just so you can get more perks and leveling up the skill. They're gonna speak. I don't think so.
I don't know why, but I prefer games set in the real world.
You know, yet again, I killed a girl. Now this time, I would say I didn't necessarily kill him, unless I somehow hit his Achilles heel, because I shot a little lower on this guy. And he shouldn't be dead if he took an arrow to the fucking knee, man. If he took an arrow, if I shot him basically in the knee, he should still be alive. Unless I hit him like right in his Achilles heel. That was the fastest looting I just did on a chest.
I don't know, maybe VC the characters are more relatable, that may be why I prefer that stuff.
Why you keep retracting your... I'm... Just keep retracting your messages. I sit there, hear the lady speaking, and then I go to look over real quick, and it's like... messages retracted while she's still speaking.
Are you buying Oblivion Remaster?
I was planning on actually doing that this last paycheck, but I needed a new air conditioner, like pronto.
Sorry, I will stop doing that.
No, it's fine. It's just... it just looks weird, like, if someone... say someone was, you know, sitting there actually reading the chat as they're watching this live, you know, actually watching it maybe days, years, months, whoever, down the road, and sits there and keep seeing these retracted messages keep popping up. You know? I really never rewatch my own stuff. Unless I'm planning on turning into a shorter video. Well, that Dead Island one. But, I mean, I'm not really caring. I mean, it's not like I have any moderators, really, to moderate my chat, so...
Have you played Dead Island 2?
Yes, I have. I think if you look at my playlist, you'll see that I have started it, but I think I have to restart it, because I think I lost the save data. I was wanting to keep playing it, but my brother was like, I need to stop playing games. I want to stop playing games with you, and you know. And I'm like, dude, I get through games faster with your help. I take forever playing by myself because of the loot. It's always about the loot. Because whenever loot is involved, money's involved. Whenever money's involved, there's stuff to sell. So that you can buy better. Or craft better. Like in Dead Island 1. Basically, you needed money to craft better gear. If you didn't have the money, you couldn't repair or craft anything. So you had to quite literally pick everything up just to sell. I mean, I have ran into games like that where I'm sitting there like, I'm just starting out the game and I'm like, oh look, here's something really super powerful for me. This seriously happened to me, okay? I was sitting there playing a game where it dropped loot, bad guys dropped loot, I picked it up, I took it back to town to sell it, and I'm like, oh crap, there's some really nice armor here. And I go and start selling all the stuff on me, and I'm now looking at how much cash I have to how much I need to buy it. I was off. I was off by a few coins. I'm not talking about minuscule coins, but I was off by a few. Not saying how much of a few, but you know, it's a few. So I'm like, okay, so I sell my chest armor. My chest armor was not enough to buy it. I'm like, well, damn. Well, my armor went down the hole. Like, this better armor. Like, I have like 150 armor rating on the chest armor alone. And the armor that was in the shop was more than twice my number of armor value. I'm like, oh hell yeah, I definitely need that. And I never got that armor. I never did. I even sold off everything I had on me just to get that armor. And I still did not have enough armor. Not enough. And I knew that as soon as I left the shopkeep's inventory, that armor would be gone. And yes, I lost everything. So I was now running out of town. I had to save an exit so that all the bad guys could respawn. And I had to leave town in no armor, nothing on me whatsoever. So basically I was in the nude, going out of town, punching everything. I couldn't cast a spell or anything. And yeah, I could have saved this guy. Or killed him. But he put in the wrong combination. See? What it is he needs to look at that up there to this down here. So we need Snake, Dolphin. He has Bird, dolphin, bird. Snake. Snake. Not snake. Dolphin. Pull the lever!
Are they still putting new games on the PS4?
I don't think so. I have never heard of any new games for the PS4. Not that I can think of. Although I do wish that some of the new games, like Borderlands 4 that's coming out, I don't think it's going to be coming out for the PS4. I want to play, but I unfortunately can only get it for the computer if I can. I mean, my computer's pretty top of the line right now.
Would you buy Jaw 6?
Yeah, that's another thing. GTA 6, that is Vice City, by the way. That is actually just GTA Vice City. Because, think of it like this. They're remaking Liberty City, Vice City, and San Andreas. So, basically, there was GTA 1 where it took place in all three locations. Then GTA 2 came out, yet again it was all three. Just years later. GTA 3 came out, yet again, years later from the previous games. And this time it was taking place only in Liberty City. Okay? Then after 3 was done, they released Vice City, GTA Vice City, which was yet again game taking place around the same time or around the same era of Liberty City. Then San Andreas came out, where it was years later, and then then that's when Rockstar, yeah, decided to be like, you know what? We're gonna just restart our Grand Theft Auto games, but we're not gonna rename. We're not gonna start over from the beginning, calling it GTA 1. No, we're gonna go with GTA 4, and that's where Nico came in. Yep. So basically, all those people from the previous Grand Theft Auto games, they're never gonna show up. Never, ever gonna show. Okay? So that's what happened. GTA 4, Liberty City came out, you know, that took place in Liberty City. GTA 5 came out, that took place in San Andreas. GTA 6, that is Vice City. I can guarantee it. I was watching some guy's video and he was like, I wonder where GTA 6 is taking place. I'm sitting here hearing Hawaii 5-0 kind of music, Hawaiian, you know, either Hawaiian music or Florida music or California music going off in the freaking background of the game, and I'm seeing a freaking short bridge, a small bridge that just goes like the road goes straight and then just goes whoop, up and over at a freaking 45-degree angle of a bridge that no car would be able to go over. Like it's like more than a 45-degree angle. It's like 45 to a 90-degree angle of going up and over this bridge. No car should be able to hit the bridge and go over it. It would just smack into the bridge. Okay? And I'm like, that bridge is so recognizable. There is no bridge like it anywhere else in Liberty City or San Andreas. There is no bridge like it, only in Vice City. And I did not get any of my arrows back. Okay. Okay.
Still here.
Can you
I'll
trade
show
me?
you what I know.
Oh, you can. Nice. Okay, since
Are
you
you
can trade
saying
me.
Saw 4 and 5 are different world from 3 San Andreas and Vice City?
Yeah. GTA 4, 5, and now 6 are like a completely different world from the previous Grand Theft Autos beforehand. Because all those people, they're different. The only guy that's the same-ish, but is basically Laszlo. Okay, from Grand Theft Auto 5. If you didn't know, he's been acting only like as if he's only been from Grand Theft Auto 4. He never said anything from the games before of 3, Vice City, and San Andreas that he was in. Not literally in, but voiced was in.
What do you want me to hear?
There, you got your hunting bow back. That is a lot of iron arrows. Good thing I'm using them up. Uh-oh. Yep, he is getting over encumbered. Let's see. Dang it, book. Okay. Miscellaneous. So we cannot carry anything more than 3. So we'll hold off on giving him a lesser soul gem right now because I do not know what he can carry. Because these are weightless. I'm just like at a loss for what he can carry now.
Lead on, lead on.
But at least we're, what, halfway through this? After grabbing, looting everything in here? Not that I have to actually grab and loot everything, since... Anyways, level up. Stamina. Well, I'll probably keep leveling up my stamina till I got like 200 stamina, and then I'll up my health a bit because I got 200
Try to
also.
offend me.
I don't know. Try offend you? I don't know. I need to know some more personal info, but that'll, unless you're some white boy living in the Beverly Hills there, or unless you're African American, German, I don't know. Like I said, I need to know info. So, okay, lock picking.
Sure, what info would you like?
Probably anything will do. But I'm from my let me see here. Gotta think. Basically, if you sit there and tell me that you're say, you know, if you're an African American and you want me to say something racist about it, that's on you, because and you're not actually African American, you're actually some white boy like me, then that's on you for sitting there tricking me into saying something racist. Okay? be on you, not on me. If it was on me, then it's an apology in advance, but I don't think I've ever offended anyone. Like, actually, like, on a personal kind of level. But whatever. Should I? The reason why I'm thinking about this is because when you get up to Master, you get this, which lockpicks never break.
Irish now try offend me.
Irish. Okay, let's see. So, Irish people are a bunch of drunks. How you know this? Well, you can blame your father. When you were born drunk. And I'm pretty sure that when your father was born, he was also drunk when he was born. And before that, it just keeps going. For many years. But let's see. That's just starting with it. And but I'm pretty sure that your kids would even be drunk too. Talk about a new oh, what's the damn the world.
I am unoffended, sadly.
Give me a minute, okay? I'm working on it, okay? It's getting there. I'm trying to keep it going. It gets better as I keep going and talking about it. Basically, I'm trying to think of the name of the book that's for world records. That's called. But yeah, every culture has its own world-breaking records. And let's see. Let's. Yep.
Guinness World Record book?
Yes, that was the Guinness World Record book. Yeah. I'm surprised you even knew how to spell Guinness, since it's the name of an alcoholic drink. Not even I knew how to spell Guinness. I just knew it was called. So, are your airports clean of all the alcohol, so that people can come in and land without walking and stepping on some booze? Let's see, what else? There's a bunch of, I know there's a bunch of pigs up there. And I'm not just talking about the animals, too. Let's see, though. I want to get, no. Locksmith 1. There we go. Nope, not what I want either. No. Guess those would be, but that one's a want. So basically, I want to get up to 70 on lock picking. But let's see here. Speech, sneak.
Have you played The Walking Dead? No. Haven't played it. I've played other zombie games.
Okay. I want right there. There. Okay.
I'm right behind you. I'll show you what I know. Lead. Come on. I've got your back. What do you want me to carry?
What I want you to carry is I want my gold back.
I'll show you what I know. What do you want me to carry?
Okay. Let's see. Do even more damage with my bow. And I... Woohoo! So...
Get on. I'm right behind you. I'll show you what I know. What do you want me to carry? I'll show you what I know. What do you want me to carry? I'll show you what I know.
The fun thing is, I think he can only train us up to 50 in archery. I think it's 50 in archery for him. It's either 50 or 75. I know he's not that good. So.
What do you want me to carry?
But at least we're getting some free training off him. Let's see.
I'm right behind you.
Okay.
I'll show you what I know.
Oh, so I gotta level up first. There we go.
Keep going. Anything? Still here.
Didn't want to give him a command. It's more
I'll
like,
show you what I know. What do you want me to carry? I'll show you what I know. What do you want me to carry?
oh, there it was.
I'll show you what I know.
There we go.
What do you want me to carry?
So close, technically. But at least I can do something like this. That my arrows can stagger all but the largest opponents 50% of the time.
Why was there no streams for a while?
Well, stuff, like real life stuff happens.
You lead, I'll follow.
Like, for instance, you know, parent goes to a hospital, And now, which left me being busy with not only doing my stuff, but her stuff as well. You know? And it, you know, they're in there for a week, came back, week later, went back in. But then there's like other things, like I've had to fix it. Like for instance, my air conditioner is broken.
Sorry.
It's not broken. My air conditioner is broken, but it's not broken. It still works. It's just that somehow my window got bigger, or the air conditioner got smaller, because my air conditioner leaks water, but it doesn't leak it out of the air conditioner. It doesn't leak out. It stays in. It just leaves the water in. And it just, when it stays in, it just gets flooded, and I start having water coming out the front end, and eventually I'll have a frickin' water dripping down over the outlet. So what I did to compensate for fixing that was I put a hole in the back, where the back would be outside, of course, and now the back of the air conditioner does not want to be outside where the hole is. The hole does not want to be outside. It wants to be inside the house, in my window. I don't know how it worked, but over the year, you know, from last year of the summer to this year, it somehow, either the air conditioner shrunk or my window got bigger. He wants down, and I don't like using, wasting my arrows and getting him down. Because arrows go bye-bye when they go flying into that thing.
Do you remember me from past live streams?
Yes. You showed up in my Far Cry 4 game. It's kind of hard to forget something that happens, you know, in a game. It's kind of hard for me to forget that.
Get me out of here.
And then there was,
LOL, try guess my age, blind guess.
ooh, I would probably guess that you're probably in your teens. That's my best guess. Teens, maybe older. But I'm going to say teens.
Let me out of here. Don't leave me for RK's sake. You, over here.
Yes, in the team.
Yep.
Don't leave me for RK's sake. Get me out of here.
I mean, it's not really all that hard to guess an age. I mean, I don't know how people see it as how it's hard to guess an age of a person when it's actually not really that hard.
Crazy, you started it 7 years ago.
Get me down. Get me down. Get me out of here.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, let's see. Yeah, I was about 12. No. 11, 12 years old when I started. I powerful, the Swift.
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Where's the
Yes,
gold
the
claw?
claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
Hand over the
Do
claw
you miss
first.
the
Does it look
time?
like I can move? You have to cut me down first.
Well, I sort of do wish I could go back in time to be like, hey, ask for a frickin' cam, you know, a webcam or something, and start live streaming your games. You know, and because I have like a lot of games, like all from when I've grown up. Like, I have games from, like, real long time ago. They're not even on Steam. Look up any game, any video games. Seriously, look up any video games that were made by Hasbro and look for them on Steam. Look for almost any of them on Steam. Not all of them, just certain ones, okay? I'm not saying just look for a series of a game series. Just look up a game, and I'm pretty sure either the game or the series would not show up on Steam. Like, for instance, you definitely not on Steam. Tonka Construction. Look up anything that's mentioned of Tonka. Tonka. And either type after that on Steam. Type in either construction, garage, search and rescue. You won't find any of those games on Steam.
Get me out of here. It's coming loose. I can feel it.
Not so swift now, are you, jerk? Why do you have to be a dick? Huh? Can't believe he was a dick.
I'm not even joking, I know about the game.
Yeah. You can't find them on Steam. I mean, for once, I'm actually shocked to see on Steam Backyard Baseball. The original Backyard Baseball game. That was not on Steam. But, I'm pretty sure, though, if you were to look up the date on that game, oh, they now have Backyard Soccer. But yeah, Backyard Baseball 97. That, yeah, on Steam it says the release date was October 10th, 2024. Yeah, right. It's called Backyard Baseball 97. I mean, it was released in 1997. Okay? There was, they kept making Backyard Baseball games till, well, not just Backyard Baseball, there was also football, soccer. I don't think they made hockey, though. But they made baseball, soccer, and football, at least. And they made them all the way up to 2010, at least, that I can remember of. That's when they stopped making the Backyard games. The Backyard basically the later Backyard Baseball games, or football games and soccer games, the later ones after Backyard Baseball 97 was, what happened was, sometime after that game was released, they started releasing games with celebrity players from the time era that they played. Oh yeah, I was gonna spot my weapon back. But yeah. They seriously started adding like celebrity players in the sport. It was something of a nice touch. To sit there and actually be playing with baseball players from sports teams, like you would have like a few ace players of that were really good at getting home, like they had a high home run chance. You can have those kind of players, those who are very good at pitching, there's all that stuff. Okay. But yeah, backyard baseball and its other sports games were actually fairly easy to actually play, to actually help those who did not know how to play the game. Because look at it this way: you grew up playing Madden, NFL, whatever, right? Or just NFL, you know. Would you actually be like sitting there starting up the game and actually know what you're doing when you're starting playing the game of those NFL games or NHL, you know, all those sports games, the ones that are going on now? Well, that's what the backyard games made. They made it be where
Don't like the looks of this.
Yeah, they just made it be where the game was a lot more easier to understand and how to play. It really made it easier. I don't know how, but it did. God damn it. You saw nothing. Anyways.
What's the most expensive thing you broke?
Most expensive thing I broke. Wow. Let's see. There's a door. Another door. Another door. I don't know. Are doors expensive?
Fair. Depends.
Okay. Let's see. How about an old...
Pressed enter too early, by the way.
Yeah, I already noticed. Let's see. The 3 doors I broke. Sturdy, glass exterior, and doors that are made nowadays. How doors are basically made nowadays, where they're freaking flimsy as all get out, and they just look nice on the inside, and they're not sturdy as they're meant to be. Like, yeah. The sturdy door I broke by knocking it off its hinges. Like, I kicked that door down so hard. Mind you, I was probably like 10 years old. 10 to 12 years old when I did it. I'm surprised you got around that. Most companions don't tend to avoid that. Anyways. See, I was about 10 to 12 years old, knocking down a sturdy door off its hinges, breaking not only the hinges, but also where the door locked into place at. Glass door, I quite literally broke the glass on the door. And the doors that are like made nowadays for a cheap door, they are really made cheap. They're made so cheap that basically you have the frame of the door, and then they have just a piece of wood going diagonal on the inside, leaving it hollow on the inside. It's just going diagonal halfway down, then diagonal the other way, the rest of that way down. Bend off! I was about to loot the body. Thanks, now I gotta shoot another. Over there, buddy.
You should post a YouTube short of a setup tour.
Now, a setup tour, like what, of my room and my, the setup of how my room looks, basically? Like what Schlatt reviews of people, of their rooms? Like, setup is like anything, really. That can mean anything. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably have like, how about I just do two videos, one where I'm being funny, but I think you might want to, I don't know, I gotta look at the poster. I have a poster here. I don't know. I mean, it's nothing really shown, so I guess it's, it's the bits are covered. There's nothing really seen on the poster, so the thing about using the poster for something funny. But like I said, have one be like an actual funny video, and then one be in my actual room. But yeah, my room is a little bit of a mess, sort of, but one can navigate it if they're agile enough. But if you're like wheelchair bound, yeah, you're not going to be able to navigate my room.
Is there like food packets on the ground and stuff like that?
Pop-Tart boxes, boxes, just stuff on the ground, clothes. Like, the clothes and boxes on the floor, that's not exactly normal. But anyways. Now then, this is a very neat trick to do. Ouch. Ouch. I timed it off. Terribly off. Let's try it again. Fendel, don't pull the switch. That was what I was trying to do. Was walk through.
There was a point I played so much games and became so fat, lol.
I've played so much games and I'm still fat, and yet I'm still healthy as a horse. Even though I got quite a stomach on me. I mean, I'm only about 150 some pounds, and I have a gut, so yeah. Basically, I'm just like just over 5 foot, under 6 foot tall, and yeah. The height of your body affects how much food you need to eat. Me, I am just a little overweight. But when I was in school, the freaking the teachers had us go on. The teacher had me go into the site. She had her whole class go onto the site to find out how much, see if we're obese or not. And I'm like, I am pretty sure that this is so wrong. That this is sitting there saying that I should be that I am very fat. Like, it was sitting there saying like I am very obese. And I'm like, how? I mean, I still had a gut, but I'm like, my God, I'm not that fat. I'm still slim. I'm still nimble. But the freaking computer's sitting there telling me, oh, you're very fat. You shouldn't even fit through a door. It wasn't actually saying that you shouldn't fit through a door. It's just that it felt like it was like really terrible on me. Is the ancient Nord bow better than? Yes, it was. $15 to $18. Oh yeah. We're going places now.
In Ghana KMS.
Okay, Fendel.
Right behind you.
Trade some things with you.
What do you want me to carry?
Not taking your stuff. Okay, you cannot take anything there. Anything in here? Wow, he cannot take anything even the weight of 1. So, let's see. Can't take a weight of 5.
You know what I mean, right?
KMS? No, I don't know what KMS means. So okay. I can give him anything that weighs 0.1. 0.2. Okay, there we go. He took 0.2. So he can only carry 0.3 on him. So let's see if I have anything about that weight.
It means kill. Myself.
Oh. I see. Got it. Okay, so that's what you can carry, and then that's it. There we go. Wait, what? Whatever. There. Now he can no longer carry any more. Meanwhile, we can carry up to 410.
Let's get going then.
Should I or not?
I would suggest not. But that's just because I'm doing a live stream, and you know, that would just be bad if I didn't say yes. Even though I was joking, you know? So, yeah, I can't really say yes to something like that, even if it was meant as a joke. I like making jokes. But yet, when it's made, the joke is taken wrongly and inappropriately. Of course, Fendal, you can't win this.
But I don't get it. I don't have better tactics.
How did he get a steel arrow in him? He had a steel arrow and an ancient Nord arrow on him, but I shot him with iron, which is pretty weak arrows. I could use stronger arrows and just really wipe the floor. And I think I'm done. Oh no, there's one more guy. That's right. But yeah. Oh no, there's some more guys here. One more somewhere. Gonna pop out. Hello. I know I'm almost through this. I am, wow, 353. So close. One more level, please. That's where I need to go. I don't even know if it's even still on or not, but whatever. I mean, theoretically, on a technical scale, there are people out there that can believe that no one exists for those except for those that they see. There are people out there who that seriously believe that the only people that exist are those that they can see. Yeah. Yeah. Let me know how that goes. There's a lot of things out there that people say and actually believe. So, like I was saying, in a technical sense, if they believe that who they are looking at is actually alive right now, because they're watching them and they exist, and yeah. And it must make them think that if they stopped watching them, they stopped living. Right.
Now my friends are telling me they are wonking. I may or may not be an AI watching the live.
Yep, that is also true. Because apparently that's another thing that people believe is because of the technology nowadays. And it's like, dude, really? Not saying that you are a dude or a guy or a girl, just some of my speech that I like to use.
Do you think I am?
Yes and no. I mean, there's people out there that believe that they are non-binary people, and it's like, how are you non-binary? You want to explain about that thing down there, or your chest, something? But I don't want to get into too much detail about that. But still, my point standing. How are you non-binary? You'd have to have those removed to be non-binary, or to be binary. Whatever. Like I said, it's just going to get confusing there.
In a way, in non-binary, LOL.
Technically, we all are non-binary. We're all non-binary until we say what we are.
I just don't force it upon people because I'm not weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I was basically non-binary until I was 13. Or at least in middle school by 6th grade? However old you think you were in 6th grade, just go with that number. I don't care what number you think it was. If you're much younger or older than that age, when you're in 6th grade, then yeah. I had no interest until 6th grade. Now we are really slow. But we are... we are a certain percentage of the way through this. And it's over half, I know that much.
No interest? What do you mean? What would you do in your free time?
Well, before 6th grade, I was sitting there just playing games and playing outside before all that. Then 6th grade happened. You know they can hear you if you're talking. If you're wanting to...
I was just thinking that.
Yes. Don't get the camera on. What time is it? Oh, 6, 7 o'clock. Yeah, because he wanted to wake up at 5, 6 o'clock, but because you sent him down here to take care of Mom's feet, I decided to add an extra hour. He said... Okay. Just gotta love that nobody like sits there and just motions your attention to be like, hey, can I come and can you come and see me or something, or pull a plug, No one around here does that. They just go, oh, hey, how's it going, And they start talking about personal things, and it's like, yeah. That kind of bullcrap happens. It can happen. It's actually happened to quite a few people, and that they ended up getting banned, believe it or not, because of reason. That kind of bull, But because of some of those things, though, I'm not saying all of it, but there are certain ones that YouTube had changed its policy just a little bit, due to the fact being he's down for the count. And such as like the fact being is that like YouTube back when I started doing it that 17 years ago, YouTube was very strict. So like if you're watching Markiplier, he actually mentioned about how he had different channels for the different things he's done. He didn't have, like, he didn't just have the one account that he has now on YouTube for all the things that he's doing. But you know, we're not really going to another map. We're just going back to the same map, only back to the beginning. This is just a fast travel to the beginning, in a sense. But yeah, as I was saying though, but yeah, there was some certain things that was actually being done accidentally on YouTube during live streams, but that's where it led some to get banned, and then and that's why there's accounts out there that are just like they just abruptly like they had some good stuff going on, but then all of a sudden it just abruptly stopped. Like, wait, what? What happened? The only way to find out is to find out that they probably had some video that was deleted years ago, and you'd have to hope that someone had a copy or edited version of the video.
Don't like the looks of this.
To actually show what actually had happened, or to at least explain what had happened. God damn it, I have been shot. Any more morons coming down the stairs? Well, before I make a moron of myself. I mean, I could, to do this faster, I could just go and favorite the weapon and the spells I'll be using, but that would be a little, like, it's like not enough, I'll say, to be doing that. But yeah, there... Yeah, like I said, there's videos out there that, well, accounts that have gotten banned because of reasons.
Do you know good zombie games?
Let's see. Well, the original good zombie game was Left 4 Dead. Okay? That was the original good game. Then the next one technically became, like, it was like some years later, but I don't want to say Resident Evil because that's changed up quite a lot on gameplay and whatnot. I mean, technically, you don't really want to call them zombies, even though they look like it, because they're not. It's more like they're just mutants. So technically, if you want to call Resident Evil a zombie game, you're not. It's not actually a zombie game. I would call it a mutant game where you're killing mutants. But yeah, like I said, Resident Evil's really changed up quite a bit. It's more like they're just mutants and no actual. Wow, excuse me. Got one more sneeze here, I think. Oh, okay. But yeah, Resident Evil originally was a zombie game, but then as you kept playing, you go to find out, oh, they were just made in a lab. They were made in a lab. Like, their bodies, I mean, sure, they were dead, but zombies is basically to be considered a zombie or an undead would be that they came up from the ground as if done by some chemical, science chemical was dumped across the graveyard, or some demonic being came and resurrected the dead, or someone casted a spell, like that's what it's got to be, okay, to be zombies. Mutants is where basically they were dead, yes, but the slight difference is that when the body came back to life, it started to mutate. Look at the killer nemesis in the Resident Evil game. The guy that runs around with a rocket launcher in hand. That practically chases Jill, I believe, throughout the whole game. Look at that guy. Look how he's not very his skin's like stretched and mangled. His whole face was stretched and mangled, and not a lot of people are actually that big. Okay, no one is that big nor indestructible. Oh, that's right. Nemesis was a huge guy and was indestructible. Like, you could shoot him and it wouldn't kill him. You could shoot a rocket launcher at him. He wouldn't die. It would stun him instead. And it's like, dude. I bet you if they kept making more Resident Evil games around Nemesis, I'm pretty sure that if they made it be where, oh, we killed him with a nuke, I would be like, yeah, that might make sense, I guess. But he survived a rocket launcher and it only stunned him. Like, it staggered and stunned him. Like, he had no physical injuries. He was still in one piece. You sure he survived a nuke? That he died from a nuke? So, yes, Resident Evil games are not necessarily zombie games, okay? People would like to consider that, though. The Doom games, that can be technically considered a zombie game. Technically. It's actually a demon game. Because you run around killing demons. But in a technical sense, what is technically considered a zombie? Something that is undead. Or, which in that sense, technically isn't a demon also undead? Because the fact being is that you had to somehow die, or it had died on on this plane of existence. This was basically reincarnated into this realm, just to survive. Okay, and I need to zoom on it. Bear bug owl. Bear bug owl. Got it. So, yeah. It's all about how it... Because my dad's watching a show, or at least watched it, and the people are technically being considered zombies, even though they died and came back to life. Okay? But it's more like how or whatever, and what doesn't make sense into how you would consider it being a zombie, them being a zombie, is that the people that have died are like they're not skeletons. They don't have any decayed flesh on them. They're just, you know, they're basically people again. So that's not really also again a zombie. Now we got one more guy to fight, I think. Sure of it. And I got 90 iron arrows left. I had 108. Looks like I lost 18. But yeah. But to name zombie games, there was DayZ. Then there's oh, what's that? Then there's that zombie game where the I can't really spoil it, but it's that game about the guy on his motorcycle, the biker guy that's running around on his motorcycle throughout Oregon, I think it is, where he's riding his motorcycle throughout Oregon. That's another zombie game, which was good. The only downside to that was its gameplay of how it was played. Okay, I'm not saying that the game sucked gameplay-wise. It's just the mechanics, basically how the guy moved. Basically, it was just movement and fighting style. It was just really complex, okay? Because there was hordes in the game of zombies that you had to kill in order to complete the game. So... Ooh! Barlastone. Hey, wake up in there. Anyways, let's see, so yeah, Left 4 Dead, DayZ, and then there's that game about the biker guy, who, is, I can at least say that he's trying to find, no, not find, he's trying to get revenge for his wife's death. That's about the best I can say about the game without spoiling the game. But I already know what happened to his wife and all that. I've already beaten the game. I know what, well, more like I'm at the very tail end. I just have to go and get her. You know, go and get... But, so that way he knows all what have happened. What really happened. Like, I have to go retrieve her body. So. Hi, Draugr Overlord. sucker. I'm just realizing. Where's Fendel? Fendel. But let's see. Oh, there's the Zombie Army games. That's a zombie game. Well, actually, it's demon zombies, but it's still a zombie game. Then there's the I'm trying to think of. I got so many zombie games in my head. I'm just trying to think of all the ones I named and didn't name. Fendel, man. He's got half my shit, man. I mean, for all I know, he could have went back to town already. Okay, this could get him to spawn back. There he is.
Still here. What do you want me to carry?
That's a lot of stuff. What can you carry? I don't know. Fendel, can you carry another 214 more pounds on you? Would like it if you could. But yeah, that's the only reason why you'd want to sit there and you'd really need to know what each companion can carry on them.
Lead on.
Okay. Okay. Keep an eye on you, buddy. And I lost 4 arrows. So, completing this whole dungeon here, we started with about 108, and we're down to 86. So I lost 22 arrows. Right? No. Yeah. 22 arrows. That's why I don't disable traps. You sit there and disable them, and it's like you're never going to come back through here again. You know, you might not come back through here again. I mean, you can come back through here again if you haven't learned a certain word.
The people in the other cabin are being so loud and it's almost midnight. They are vaping and smoking and it's going in the window.
Yummy. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do you vape or smoke or neither?
Yeah, I don't do either. If I did vape or smoke, my skin wouldn't be looking all good looking, you know? If you started smoking or even vaping, and yes, vaping can even be bad for you. It's just a little healthier than smoking. Okay? I'm not saying it is healthy. I'm just saying it's a healthier. Okay? For those who were smoking. Now, if you've been smoking since the youngest that the law allows you, we'll say, that you've been smoking since that long, then by the time you reach about my age, around my age to 40-something years old, you're going to have wrinkles beyond belief on your skin. You will have wrinkles on your skin before you're even 50 to 60-some years old that you should be getting wrinkles on. Okay? We all get wrinkles.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, that's why I knew that Fendel wasn't following, is he didn't say that. But yeah, if we all start getting wrinkles around our 50s to 60 years old. Okay? That's when we're supposed to start getting wrinkles. So if you got wrinkles at a younger age than that, then you must have been smoking. Now, vaping, on the other hand, it is healthier, but you're still putting smoke, yes, smoke into your lungs. Okay? That is not healthy. How it is healthier is that it's just watered down tobacco, basically. Like it's not really tobacco in it. Like, it's a little weird to explain. Like, it's still bad. Like, it still has like nicotine in it, but it doesn't have like actual tobacco in it. It's tobacco-like. And that's why vaping is healthier, but it's not exactly healthy. So yes, any kind of smoking of stuff, whatever it is, it's going to F up your skin. If you are, if you're a drinker, an alcoholic drinker, that's not going to mess up your skin. That's going to mess up your gut. Okay? So ladies, if you're considering wanting to keep a nice fit body, don't drink. Okay? Don't drink. Because alcohol leaves a gut on you. I don't care if it was wine or not. Alcohol will leave a gut on you. The more you drink, the bigger the gut. Okay? Alcohol is like worse than having gum stuck in I guess you can probably say myth about gum being stuck in your stomach for 7 years. Or whatever Okay? Once alcohol is in your gut there, it's in there for life. I mean, I will say that I have drank some alcohol, but I'm pretty sure I've worked that off, okay? It's been pretty much worked off. I can't really say I've done ab crunches or whatever to sit there and work it off that way, which you probably should be if you really want to work off that gut. Great. Ooh, potion. Oh, there he is. How'd you get down there, Fendel? He is so lucky I recognize the way he's dressed. But yeah, so yeah, smoking whatever fudges up your skin. Drinking fudges up your gut, your stomach. And I don't really know that much about anything else that people would use to abuse their bodies. Oh yeah, I can zoom, that's right. But, however, we as people, we do a lot of things to really fudge up our bodies. We all do it. It's called work. For a reason. We're actually working to really fudge up our bodies. Like, for instance, if your job involves you banging, like you somehow, like you're constantly banging your hand against something much harder than your fingers, you're going to eventually have stubby fingers by the time you're old and gray. Okay, you will have stubby fingers if you keep bashing your hands into like a wall or something, because that's what you're, not because you were doing it on purpose, but because your job was having you do something that meant that, you know, you were holding, and say your hand slid and went smash right into the wall because you were holding something up against the wall. Okay? That's just going to happen because of the job that your job required of you. So yeah, if say your job involved you lifting stuff, your back, and if you don't lift properly, either your back or your legs are going to regret it when you are old and gray. So you might as well try to lift with both your legs and your back at the same time, kind of deal. Okay? That is if you want to avoid not messing up your body. Because if you were to be doing that heavy lifting and you end up using your back, you're going to have a bad back when you're old and gray. However, if you're using your legs will be really bad, and you might be in a wheelchair when you're old and gray. Hell, you might be in a wheelchair when you're old and gray when you got a bad back. But at least you'd be able to use your feet. Let's see, what else is there? But yeah. I'm just trying to think of other things that could really mess up your body. Hell, being a construction worker, they're taking the, if you know a construction worker, you might want to, like, be friendly with the guy, because by the time he's old and gray, he's probably going to be a lot shorter in height, having a bad back, having bad legs. His body's going to be fudged up big time, being a construction worker. Okay? I mean, technically right now, what I'm doing, currently, I'm sitting on my butt. That in itself is bad for my body. In two ways. One, because I'm not moving, so therefore I'm getting fat. But the other way that it's bad for me is that my butt is sore. So sore, it don't hurt anymore. So yes, you gotta be careful with what you're doing. Me, I am always constantly careful. So next time, think about it. About people's jobs and what they are doing. Don't sit there and ask them to be faster at their job. Okay? Being faster is not the way to go. You're asking a person to really mess up their body a lot more for that. Okay? So if you're a young person, yeah, you might want to not sit there and tell them, hey, can you hurry it up? Yeah, don't. Oh yeah, being a chef. If say that you see someone being at a stall, like in a van cooking from a van, like one of those taco trucks. Yeah, don't ask the guy sitting there cutting up the meat to hurry up and cutting up the meat and the meat and the lettuce, all that for your taco, just so you can have it in your hand in under a minute. Okay? Don't tell that guy to hurry it up. He is risking of cutting his fingers off just to prepare your meal for you to eat. Okay? Let him take his time. I don't think he wants to cut his fingers off. I don't think he wants to cut his fingers off on purpose, okay? Well, technically it would somewhat be an accident, but it's also an on purpose kind of deal because it's a little weird wording there, but the accident part would be that he was told to go faster in making the meal, and the on purpose part would be him actually doing it. So yes, it is weird of how much trouble one can get in, especially if they want to keep their job. Okay? It's pretty bad that, especially with nowadays, that people need two jobs. People out there need two jobs in order to get by on a yearly basis. I mean, right now my income is under $1,000 a month. Under $1,000. I'm not making $1,000 a month. I'm making under that. Okay? The only time I will see that $1,000 is when my freaking check comes in the mail from the freaking IRS saying, hey, you've worked so much in this year's time, you deserve $1,000. Yeah, I won't see that. I only see that once a year. What do you want?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Yes.
Let's see. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
What did he hand me? Anonymous letter. $3 journal. Bounty. Another bounty. I know I've already read these, but just want to make sure. Okay. But yeah, as
Have you played Gary's mod?
Have I played Gary's mod? No. I sort of did when it came out, but now I don't. I've played a game like it. I've played games like it, which is basically like prop hunts, basically, which is what Gary's mod somewhat is. And yeah, I don't even know how. Like I gave it a try and I lost. I died. I kept dying. You know. Okay, Fendal.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry?
Trade with me. Yeah, I'm just gonna take everything, dude. I wish there was a take all button, but no, I gotta press each and every button. Okay. He's got nothing on him.
Let's get going.
Yet he somehow still has a weapon. What's the time? Ew. Come on, let's make it to the Riverwood Trader. And then I'll talk to you and sell some weapons and armor to you. Almost there to give the call back. Here's your...
Show those thieves. The sooner you find the clock. You found it. There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
What's the most interesting story you got?
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood trip. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Interesting story. Ooh. Mind you, I was a kid. Okay? This is probably my most interesting story. I was taking a family vacation. Like, there was me, my brother, my mom, and dad. We were heading south for the winter and to go to an amusement park. Along the way, for the night, we stayed at a hotel. Guess where the manager was at the hotel? All the rooms were next door, but to check in was next door. Want to take a guess at what was next door to the rooms? I'll wait about 5 minutes for telling you where my dad had to go to get checked in to the hotel. This wasn't no 5-star hotel or anything like that, mind you. It was just just your typical traveling hotel.
What was next door, LOL?
Oh boy. Like I said, I'll tell you in about 5 minutes. Okay? I want to get some of this stuff that's on me loaded onto this guy. Take those. Take that. Oh, I'm gonna be here forever for that. Oh, there's a pencil in that. Bounty and thief. So at least thief. Arbel's journal. That's technically a unique item, so. Food. Take the apple pies. Take the wine. Scrolls. Scroll of Firestorm. Take it. Scroll of Fireball. Take it. Scroll of Mass Paralysis. Take it. I don't like scrolls. I don't like dealing with them. The only time I keep scrolls on me is if there's a spell that I've yet to learn.
I'm gonna run for US President.
I'm pretty sure anyone can run for US President after this guy been in office. Don't need that, 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 don't need that. Ooh, so close. Oh, wow. 1 gold. Okay, okay, okay. I will buy a book off of you. We know that one. Oak Flesh. Fury.
Are you talking about Agent Orange, the annoying orange, becoming the president?
Sure. Sure, more or less. Whoever you think Agent Orange / the annoying orange is. I'm not saying who, but, you know, just to stay on the good side of those people who are sitting there like, oh, you're insulting the guy. No, that's just what someone said, and I'm just saying, sure, whatever. If that's how you want to describe the guy, then that's your problem.
In thinking Ronald Dump.
Anyways. But yeah, I believe that after this guy's been in office, anyone can be in office. I swear, almost anybody can. Okay, ooh, he's at...
Are you gonna run?
Well, unfortunately, if you're in your teens, you won't be able to run for president until you're a certain age. But me, I will be that age when he's out of office. So, or at least he should be, from what I've been hearing. Just learned some spells now that
Are you gonna become the new president?
I mean, I won't have the money, but I mean, it's gonna be hard. I mean, no one's really actually rich to run or whatever.
It's a fine day with you around. We don't sell any imports from
Ask Salon if you can borrow a few.
No, dear sister, we do not.
All right. Do you think maybe we should?
That's not. No. Please.
I wish making the food here would actually help maybe towards alchemy or something.
Well, never mind.
But no.
You and Riverwood trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
But yeah,
Sorry, I
like
will stop being annoying.
I mean, like I said, I should be able to run by time, you know, but like I said, I don't really know for sure. I mean, if I seriously did run, my slogan would be "Fixing America." That's what I'd call it, you know. That's what my slogan, motto, whatever you want to call it, would be. Because it's seriously not that hard after knowing what the frick has happened. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna straight out outright just sell all 31. I don't want to go through all that. But I'll be back. I'm gonna go pay a visit.
That makes two of us.
I'm just gonna go pay a visit to the
I came here from the Imperial Province to work with my brother Lucan.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I can seriously like fix it. You know, almost anyone with 2 brain cells can fix it. They know how to use them, obviously.
Take a look.
Got for sale. Okay. Arrows are mine. You can have everything else.
Emma put my address in chat.
Yeah, I don't think you'd want to do that or whatever. Unless it's somehow ironically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Or no. It goes like 2, 3, 2, 4? Something?
Why? What's wrong with putting it in here?
Because knowing an IP address would lead hackers into coming after your IP address, and thus people would be wanting to take over your computer and find out any information that you've been searching and running up with, you know. They would just know stuff before you even know, kind of deal.
Yay, that's true.
One second, boy, hold up. Stamina. Okay, archery. I need 9 more points in archery to... Still need 9 more for that one too. I could learn that one. Okay. And I could learn that one. But yeah, I want to learn up to this one here. Or no. Yeah. I want to learn up to this one here with the bow. And learn up to at least this one. You don't have to really do that one or that one. This one's fun for if you're using really weak-ass bow with weak-ass arrows. And it's just fun to watch people just go flop and just plop over. If you want to have fun watching. Because if you're running around with too strong of a bow and too strong arrows, you're just going to outright kill people.
Iron and blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Okay, so now. Nah. Got a high shield of waning magic. Ah, crap. I just realized he was out of low on gold. Could have sat there and bought some arrows off the guy. Not iron arrows, we got plenty of that. Ooh, he's got orcish. Sure. Got some more apparel. Leather scout boots. Huh, that is better than my boots. That's 11. That's 8. So I got better boots. Yep. Okay. So I need, so far, 9 more gold. Got a pickaxe, steel arrows. Okay, let's see, what does he got? Okay. So I guess I guess I'll buy those steel arrows just so I can sell off like that. Because these are 10, these are 12. So yeah, steel arrows and ancient Nord arrows are the same strength. So, check my weight. Woohoo!
Right.
I'm no longer a fatty. You need any help around the forge?
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make. Well, go ahead.
An iron dagger.
Not bad. Reminds me when I first started. Watch what you're doing.
You the sneaky type?
Here's the iron dagger.
But it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
All right.
Okay. And yes, this guy is actually helping us with our smithing a little bit. But we're also making some money off this guy.
Aye. This looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Okay. As long as you stay over there. There we go. Now we show him the leather.
You looking? Good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
All right.
A hide helmet. Okay, before I forget, I should equip my new boots here, the leather scout boots.
I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there.
All right.
And now we can temper it up. Be a fine hide helmet.
You have talent. Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh?
Yeah, there's a problem.
Need some? Blades, helmets.
There's seriously a problem with what he just said. Skyforged steel. Skyforged steel in this game is terrible. It's not better. It's not even better.
Until next time.
Okay, now then. Let's see, I got... Okay. Actually, let's see here. Leather. There's the leather. Okay. So we are going to make this leather, not this leather armor, but the leather scout armor. So 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of leather. So I need to make sure I have 7 pieces of leather, at least on.
Whatever you need. Buy you spear if it's simple and strong.
Whatever.
I can afford it.
Since we can't sell to that guy right now, we'll go to, because he's low on cash. We'll go to the trader here and sell it. But he didn't take.
I wanted you to have this.
It's really great with
Token of my
I
affection.
was hoping to find some way to thank you.
Don't mean we're engaged,
This
you know.
does the trick.
Thank you. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasure.
So what weapons do not take? Well, that he didn't. The blacksmith didn't take. Nothing. Armor. We gotta keep at least an amulet of each on us, because there's a DLC that allows you to take these amulets that you collect, that you basically pick up, and you can turn them into a shrine at your house. Ingredients, books, miscellaneous. Okay.
All right.
Lucan, I was thinking we should have a grand sale. Lower the prices by half, maybe get some jugglers. We could attract lots of new customers.
A sale? To attract new customers? Camilla, everyone in Riverwood already shops. There are no more customers.
Well, maybe we could go on some sort of trip. Take the wares on the road. Get some new customers.
Camilla.
There you go.
You don't have better things to do?
Okay. Now that the cat is off my lap and off my desk. Okay, how is that we're off the... Yes, he just got off.
Papa says I'll take the right one.
So I need to keep 7. So I can make as many leather strips as I want. As long as I have 7.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay. Now then, leather. Scout armor. The scout gauntlets. The scout helmet. Now I have 11 leather strips. what can I make with just the strips alone? I do not know. But it looks like I took away 3 pieces of leather than what I should have done. But at least I can use... let's see, I can make another iron dagger. Let's see what else I can make, though. Studded? No. Jewelry? No. Building materials. Oh, there we go. We can make a lock. That would lessen our weight and get rid of... It would lessen our weight and give us a lock that's 0.5 and get rid of an iron ingot and a corrodium ingot. There. And our smithing went up. Miscellaneous...
Whatever you need. My spirit is simple and strong. I can...
Okay, now. There, and there. Oh yeah, 75 armor rating.
You're looking for the finest weapons and armor.
You sure about that? He's got only 1 gold left. Do we have anything else on us to sell to him? Well, we do have the leather strips that we could sell. Nothing of apparel, weapons. Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Yeah, let me get out of here. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Iron and steel mostly.
Right, out of the way.
I might even have some of your
girl.
fancy elven pieces lying around somewhere.
Okay. Okay, books. Right there. That's the letter we got. There we go. Okay. What the hell? That was weird. Something on my lap. Whatever. Anyways. Okay. Well, I did get a couple things done. Got my companion here, and I got the golden claw done. Got our archery all the way up to 51 for free. So yes, if say you were a very bad at making a character up, and say you made a character, freshly made a character, and they have the lowest skill in archery, and yet you want to get some levels in, get this guy as a companion. Once he is, do what you just saw me do, of training up, take the gold that I gave him to train me,
any way I can,
and just keep leveling up that way for free. I mean, look at how much gold I have already. Just from starting the game of leaving Helgen with 4 gold that we started off with on the table, all the way up to now, even getting the golden claw and selling everything to both the trader here and the blacksmith in just that amount of time. I didn't do any other quest besides leaving Helgen, coming here, getting the quest of the golden claw, getting this guy as companion, going up to get the claw. That's quite a lot of gold in just a short time. Now, albeit, yes, it wasn't exactly short, but I was overweighted. But if I was actually did come to a complete and utter stop, though, after being overweighted like they had in Oblivion, I don't know about the remastered, but if you ever did come to a complete and utter stop, though, then you might as well just only pick up to your exact carry weight. it. I almost forgot about my drink. Oh yeah, I should have just... I have some tea here and I forgot about it. But anyways, I gotta go wake up my brother, and he wants to play a completely different game right now, so... but yep. So there you go, all I did was do that guy's... That guy now likes me, so now I can not hear, but he technically likes me. There will be some things, though, that I'll be able to take from him eventually. And because this guy likes me, I can actually go into his house. I can go into his house over here. Go inside. And I should be able to take some things. Yep, see? Look at all that. It doesn't say steal, it says harvest. Because he don't mind. He's my friend. As long as it doesn't say steal, I'm taking. Oh, hello. And yes, you do want to keep picking up books. Picking them up, taking them, reading them. Because the books actually do teach you skills. Huh. Now, I can't say what books teach you what skill, but I'm pretty sure you can figure that one out. But I would suggest that you also make a checklist of what books you have read, because it's not really so sure that the book actually tells you, actually teaches you a skill. Okay? Now, of course, there is a wiki that does say it, but even that can be wrong here and there. I'm not saying that they're always wrong, it's just that they could be. There is some misleading information, but that's where you have to go and experiment for yourself of playing the game yourself. And not just reading up on it on the wiki. I can't believe this guy's let me take everything so far. A boy's red tunic and some leather strips. I'm going to question you later, buddy. There we go. There's some that's stealing. A silver garnet ring. took everything that wasn't nailed down except for that one ring. I only have 4 salt piles. That's 4, 5, 3, 4. I can only make the one that's the most value, which is that. Okay. 4, 3, 4. Well, it's going to have to be the salmon steak because I have 2 salmon meats, 5 rabbit legs, and 5 cousin breasts. So. Okay. Well, we're gonna make some money. Aw, he's... Man. Well, he's awake, I guess.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Okay. Well, anyways. Well, we're going to stand here gawking for... Yep, 12 hours. We're going to stand here and gawk. Just stare off to oblivion for 12 hours straight. Waiting. There we go. The hell?
It means so much to us. It's a fine day with you around.
Thank you. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Okay. Oh, fishing rod. When did I pick up a fishing rod? Let's see. Potions. Minor Magica. There. Food. Wow. 2 salmon steaks, completely different. The one salmon steak was probably grilled. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna go see the blacksmith, see what what I can sell to him, and then. He's.
Whatever you need. Girders, she and Todd run the mill. I make a decent
Get to
living
sleep. Go
sharpening
open up your
axes,
shop, dude.
fixing the sawmill.
Fix up your shop so I can save an exit. I can kick that around. You know. Anyways.
You look... Blades, helmets...
Okay.
Pretty much anything to suit
He's
your
only
needs.
got 1 gold, but we're gonna try and get buy some more arrows off of him. Okay. Okay, so he just got the iron arrows. And there's way too many iron arrows, so we don't really need those. We're not gonna buy those. How about let's see. I don't want to buy these right now. I can't make anything with these, so that would just be weighing me down. So I guess we'll buy the 15, because I'm pretty sure we can make that back. Hunting bow. I have that on us. Ah, so close. So close.
Aye.
Oh well. Oh well. Iron. Okay, so we got... Okay, so that would be 25. Okay, there we go. That's 125. See what we can make that's really expensive. 125. Ooh, 150. So we got 150 as the highest. We'll make that a few times. $150. Okay. So there. Ooh, and that would get rid of, make that 3 times. 1, 2, and 3.
Whatever you
No
need.
more iron ingots again.
Here it is simple and
You just got
strong.
leather and leather
I can
strips.
forge it.
So we got 15, let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16. So we'll only be able to make 3 of those. And 3, 6, 9. So we'd be left with some leather and leather strips left over after making this 3 times. So why not? Let's see what we got here. Okay, now we got an even number of leather and leather strips. So we can make something that's a 1-to-1, or we can go with make something like this. That's used up 2, but then we still need to make a 1-to-1, which would probably be something rather really weak. So that's 35 there, and up here was 25. So let's see, under hide, that's 10. Okay, we're gonna have to do I'm not seeing anything that's a 1-to-1. So we are not going to be able to make that. So we're going to have to do like that and that. So there. No more leather. No more leather strips. No more iron.
What? You looking for a new... Take a look.
And I think we made our money back. Oh, we made more than our money back. Okay, so it's still, yeah. We'll take the rest of this to the trader. Yep.
Iron and steel, most. You might even have some of your
Ow. Ow.
Thank you so much for taking you and me. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Okay. Weapons. Apparel. Oh wow, even do you happen to have any arrows? I know you got books, but let's see. Clairvoyance, I know we got. I gotta check frostbite and lesser ward. I can't remember right now. There was a way of telling if you had learned the frickin' spell or not. Oak flesh. Clairvoyance, fury. Okay, no frostbite. No lesser ward.
Time. The Riverwood. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Let's see. Lesser ward is cheaper, so let's buy that. And go apparel. There we go. And that should be it, right? Potions, yep. Ingredients.
All right.
Ah! Okay. Yeah, we can go to the inn to for potions.
Out of my way.
Ow. Hi, Savan.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
I'll leave him to sing a song while I go off and wake some people up.
You're nothing.
Can I make a request?
What can I do for you?
The Age of Aggression.
Only true Imperials request that one.
I gotta go to the bathroom, so. Sing! Sing. There you go.
To our youth, today's come and gone. The age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. Sovngarde beckons, and every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
Okay.
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
Yes. Anyways. Okay, so we're up to 80 on our carry weight. Okay. Make the potions. Sell them if I can. Looks like we know everything of bone meal. Chicken's egg. Oh, there we go. Now, let's see, damage health, damage stamina, fortify marksman, and restore magicka. So an elf's ear and a spider egg will fortify our marksman. Basically, our bows would do more damage. So we are going to make our, let's see, so we'll make it for now like that, and then spider egg and bone meal. Can't do spider egg and something else. Skeever tail and that, skeever tail and that, skeever tail and that, skeever tail and that. Okay.
Nope. Sorry.
Okay. So we just made some potions, so we just go to the trade or whatever. You know what? No, we're stopping here. So, it's gonna do a save. There it is. Okay, so there we go. Oh man. But yep. Basically, we just made a crap ton of money. Now, albeit it was slow, but if you want to be rich before buying and you don't have any DLCs, well, there you go. That's how you just become rich in like a day's time. Okay? As soon as you're escaping Helgen, grab everything, use a bow. You'll be traveling a lot faster to keep up with the guy. If it's your first time playing, grab a bow and keep it drawn to keep up with the guy. Sure, let him do all the kills, okay? All of that's not gonna matter. Just grab all the bodies. It's money. Just grab all the loot in Helgen. Tomorrow we'll take a trip back up to Helgen, and you'll see why. You'll see all what is left. That you'd sit there and be like, man, I wish I could have grabbed all that stuff. As if someone was to just cut you free instead of waiting until you got into the keep. Okay? You'd be like, damn. All that stuff, I wish. But anyway, so yep. There you go. That's basically how much money you can expect to be made by looting everything from Helgen and up there of getting that guy's claw back. That's quite a lot of money. That's an estimated expected amount of money. But there you go. Hope you had fun watching today, and I'll see you tomorrow, and then I'll probably see you next month or so. I don't know when, but there's your 3 videos. This will be your 3 videos for the month, or for the time being, of a live stream. I'm seriously trying to work on videos, and it's kind of hard to do so, okay? But anyway, I'm just rambling.